Hey there, Chicago Bears fans. It is your amazing host here. It is the Reister. Anywho, this will be a special video once again, of course, about the Bears, my only NFL team that I support. Thick and thin. No doubt about it. Anyway, and don't worry, I'll discuss my social media accounts after this part of the video is over. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some to eat, or grab some to drink, or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. Now, in this video, there will be a link. There's an article, plus there's a video, plus, if you want to listen to it, there is a podcast. So check it out for yourselves. Now, originally, on NBC Sports Net, there was a documentary about the Bears possibly leaving Soldier Field. This is way overdue. I don't know how long was this. Now, the name of this video is the same name of the documentary. So you can look it up on YouTube or any streaming service. So go check out. It's very, very unique. Of course, the Bears was not part of it. It's just the people who work for NBC Sports Chicago. So it's very unique. I love it. They even discuss how it all started with Soldier Field. Fun fact, the Bears used to play at Wrigley Field way before they played at Soldier Field, if you didn't know that. Okay? Of course I know that, but probably none of you did. Now everyone knew that Soldier Field was so out of date. So back in 03, instead of getting a brand new stadium, they put the old with the new at the time. Now it's a very ugly design, like a flying saucer, like they do for the White Sox. That's an ugly design, but what can you do? So they should just tear the whole thing down back then, but they didn't do that because the bottom of it was a landmark of Soldier Field. So, and they want to go to have their own property because the Park District owns that. Back then, fun fact, the Bears was going to be there for like 1 year or 2 years, and guess what? They still are there to this day. I think that's kind of sad. If you ever been to Soldier Field ever for any rock and roll concerts or any football games or XFL from back in the day, crappy atmosphere. Well, the atmosphere is good, just the seating was horrible, the parking's horrible, and it's just horrible. And the jumbo screen is so out of date now. Everything's out of date, They don't keep up with it. So and in this documentary, they even discuss about Gary, Indiana. Of course, that never happened. That was a bad decision. So check out. It's very good. This came out when this came out. I think I forget what day it came out. I think March 1st came out. The documentary. Hopefully, it'll be on DVD or Blu-ray. I flipping down it. Now, do you think if they do move, hopefully they move that statue, all that stuff, it will be at the new stadium. It'd be nice, be better parking. Now, if this does happen, do you think they should have underground parking, or do you think not? Do you think is it still possible that when a game kicks off, all the fans gotta leave, go to the game, or can they still stick around at the park lot? Because they don't do that at Soldier Field anymore. I don't know if this is a partnership or the NFL changed the rules. I don't know. Because back in the day when I went there many years ago, when a game is still playing, you could still have the fans at the park lot. Maybe they change that again. Bears are so stupid. I'm sorry. So Bears don't own Soldier Field. They rent it. So they lease it. They could always get out of the deal, but they get a major penalty. So hopefully they do the right decision and get out of Soldier Field forever. Because if they sold, they could host a lot of great future events. They could host a wrestling main event for wrestling fans. They could host big concerts. They could host the Final Four. They could host NBA All-Star Weekend. They could do a lot of things if it's indoors. If it's outdoors, that's a different story. Now, if they have it indoors, hopefully they can have like a tractable dome. I know you're going to say it's expensive. If they could afford this, they could afford that. The question is, who is going to afford this? If the people in Illinois, they want nothing to do with it. Chicago's not gonna afford it because it's gonna be outside of Chicago. So I don't know. Maybe they could have. I think the NFL is gonna chip in. I don't know how much they're gonna chip in, but they're gonna chip in. They do it with the other new stadiums. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, and another thing they could host for the first time ever in Chicago or out of Chicago will be a Super Bowl. If the Bears are in it, at least they're gonna host it. So that's about it. So let's see, and then hopefully they change their logo. Instead of a C, be a bear on the field, because this C look like the Chicago Cubs or the Cincinnati Reds. I know it's not. It's the C is so out of date. They need to change it. Will that happen? Probably not. They're probably gonna keep it with tradition. They need to change their uniforms. I think they need more throwback uniforms. Will that happen? Probably not. So I like to see that. I like to see that, and let's see what they do. It's step by step. I don't know when they're gonna break ground. Probably it's gonna take a couple years. So they're not gonna go anywhere else. They're gonna stay in Chicago until the new stadium is completely done. If things does not fall through, so let me know if you heard about this. Let me know if you have any desire to check out a brand new documentary. Have a good one. Now follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully someone will be part of the Rava show. If not, then don't worry about it. Always go Bears. Take care.